Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for watching. In crypto, my name is Playpeng909, which I know is a terrible name, but I've had it for 4 years, in which time I've been exploring NFTs and crypto in general, and digital art or generative art, which is a passion of mine. And even though this did start off as an AI project, because it seems very weird bringing out a generative art collection in 2025 with so much else going on, I was drawn back to the art side of things. And for me, I think, regardless of what others say, generative art is not dead and never will be. Besides which, when I met my wonderful partner in 2022, I told her that I was a digital artist to try and sound cool. And she's been growing ever skeptical and suspicious of that claim over the years. So I had to do something, but really, without her loving support and encouragement, this project would never have come out. We're both curious to see whether anybody resonates with these sort of designs and outputs as they're going through from the home page of the website. There's also a section called Showcase on the website, which has some of the outputs. Obviously, the website itself is a little bit redundant because the collection is fully on-chain on Ethereum MainNet, so it doesn't need a website to run it. This is just an extra tool, and you can click on any of the outputs to see the animation that created them, and that is really just showing how the algorithm has interpreted the psychometric traits which are allocated to each token at mint time, and the algorithm renders that into animation. So you can play around with the sliders and see how it changes things. It will ship with 8 palettes called vibes, which is the color schemes, and you can see how each token looks in different in a different color scheme if you want. The algorithm, the actual contract actually itself, can handle up to 256 colors, so there will be a new color released at least once a month or more regularly to keep things fresh. The tokens themselves are upgradable, so if you're not mad about how yours came direct from Mint, there are ways of changing the token. Not directly through the contract, but there's a gamified sort of way of doing it. This is only renderer 0, so again, it will handle up to 256 renderers. So these there could be others which are similar, or there could be some which are totally different. Like there's a lot of obviously space that can be explored, but all of them will have a similar feature in that the traits will be interpreted in some way. So again, neuroticism affects the speed, and that will be the same in any renderer that's brought out. So to be clear, only renderer 0 is being shipped at launch, and the others are just little experimental places that I will explore, and hopefully with the vote of the community of token holders, we'll work out which ones to refine and bring out as a real deployed on-chain renderer in the collection. And then each token holder can choose for each of their tokens which renderer to use to display the animation of their token. So say we had a design that we like. Obviously, I haven't spent any time on this one really, but if we like that, then we could share it on X. We'd love to see these come onto the timeline, and because I don't have a big crypto following or a body of work to rely on, I'm very happy to incentivize any sort of person who assists with bringing attention to the project. So there will be ETH prizes and competitions for the most aesthetic outputs, and also you can win credits, which can be used in the next part, which is ThoughtForms. So although Progenoforms are the OG Genesis project, which is the main project, and everything that is brought out from now would have benefit to Progenoform holders, the first sort of derivative or use case is called ThoughtForms. That's being brought out on Base for gas efficiency reasons. And the idea is that anybody could create a design on the website and then they can add a short message which you can write yourself or get the AI assistant to help, and then you can mint the token either to your wallet like a normal NFT, but more importantly you can send it to somebody's Twitter handle or email address. And in those last two cases, then it will create an Ethereum wallet for them behind the scenes to hold the token, and it will send them a tweet or an email saying that you sent them this digital gift. They don't need a crypto account or wallet, and neither do you really, because you could pay in ETH or by credit card using Stripe, or using the credits that we spoke of, which you can earn for just spreading word of the project itself. And so it's a very gentle form of onboarding. Imagine somebody in your life getting an email that is a bit of an uplift. It's got the message that you sent, the design that you chose, and a little explainer about what it's all about. And they can click the link to see the animation itself, and they can either keep it or they can re-gift it. They can change the message and send it back to you or to anybody else. So it'll be interesting over time to see how far these ThoughtForms tokens have spread and how many lives they've touched along the way. And so it's just a simple way of spreading positivity and gratitude and connection in not just the crypto community, but the community in general. The ThoughtForms website would be consumer facing, so it wouldn't be like playing with sliders and things like that. It'd just be choose a design, choose a message, and send it. But the benefit and attention and value comes back to Progenoforms holders. And also, if anybody, including yourself, makes a ThoughtForm using one of your tokens, then you will get a message through the messaging system of the website if you log in with Twitter to say that a ThoughtForm was minted using your token, and then you'll have the chance to either keep the token as it is or upgrade it to the style that was used in the ThoughtForm for free. We'll pay the gas to get the metadata updated on chain. So over time, the whole aesthetics of the collection might improve due to the efforts of the collectors themselves, which will be interesting to see. There's a lot more to the project, and I really appreciate you listening for so long, and look forward to welcoming you either as a collector or as a supporter, and I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Bye.